YouTube right now. What up?
Oh,
Here we are.
are you gonna come sit down?
Yes, I am.
Um, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Yes.
So this is episode 3, right?
Yep, we're good.
Can you hear you though?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Damn, I'm lagging back.
In 3, 2, 1. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Respawn After Dark. I'm Toxic,
And I'm Wolf.
and this is Respawn After Dark. I already said that, but oh well. We are on episode 3. We've made it 3 weeks. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I know that we
Oh, he's going into the floor.
oh. Every time, huh? Fucking never fails.
All right. How'd your week go?
It was kind of stressful, but it's all good. You know?
Stressful?
Yeah, a little bit.
You want to talk about it, or?
Yeah, that's what we're here for, right? I'm fucking stuck in the wall. Look, is that what I look like? Holy shit. I just got my camera. Bam. Okay, that's the problem. Yeah, so what's the problem, you know? Are we the problem? That's what we're trying.
Are we the problem?
Well,
how'd your week go?
Tabling. Okay, I'll just stand up. My week, it was good. It was stressful though, but we had a lot of I don't think we have too many issues within the group, right? How was your
No,
week?
not really.
How do you feel?
It's been a really weird fucking week.
You want to talk about it?
I don't know. I had a very stressful day. Running around like crazy.
Yeah,
But
we're all over.
I mean, what else is new in my life, you know?
Fucking.
I don't know. All right. What's happening with the mages? So we're starting D&D on Wednesday, and I know you're really, really excited about that.
Yeah, I've been really excited about doing this campaign for quite some time. It's going to be based on the mages, the world of the mages. We go from place to place, and it's going to be based on that, on pretty much world hopping. But instead of world hopping, it's like you're hopping from game to game. But in the game, the characters are like realm to realm, the realm.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be cool. And that's as much as I want to say about it. But yeah, I think one of my biggest issues lately is communication. Right? I mean, rule number 1: have fun, and we do that pretty well. I think we have fun. Do you have fun, mages?
I do have fun.
Yeah. So
I freaking love the mages.
Good. Rule number 2 is have respect, and that's it's people respect for the most part.
Yeah, they're respectful, but sometimes people can be disrespectful. Like we had the issue this week.
We've had some issues.
And so it was interesting to say the least. But I don't know.
And then,
I feel like we're very. Do you think that we're approachable?
I hope so. I would think that people wouldn't be afraid to like tell us if we're not, or some type shit like that in the chat,
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think for like rule 3, communicate. I think
communicate.
I think that's lacking a lot.
Yeah.
People have,
but I think that's just a problem with this generation of people. Like we're so used to being able to open up about our feelings and share, and a lot of people are just really closed off and
I
they just don't want to talk about what's bothering them until they build it up inside and then they take it out on us.
Yeah, and I think that people are so used to lying to each other, to everyone. It's like a normal thing, and everybody lies. I get that, but I don't think it's okay or appropriate. I think if people were told the truth more, it would just make things just a whole lot easier and simpler.
Yeah.
But I understand why they're afraid, because the only reason people lie is because
you're kind of lagging.
Oh shit. Well, Yeah, I'm probably lagging for you big time. But yeah, I think the lies, right? It's the hardest thing because we don't know who to
Yeah,
trust, and we want to trust everybody, and we want everyone to be our friends, and we want to be able to give them the roles and do all that. But at the same time, it comes with a level of trust. That's very, and you know me, I have a very big trust issues, you know,
exactly.
but I do it anyway. I do it anyway,
Yeah,
even though I'm very afraid of what. But you know, what's the
I
worst?
don't know. And I feel like, I guess, like, when it comes to me and, like, my trust,
Hmm.
like, everybody knows Mages is my baby, you know? I freaking love this group. I've worked very, very hard on this group. And when people don't take it seriously, but especially take me seriously, you know, it kind of, like, kills my motivation a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's very.
Because I am, like, Wolf may be, like, the face, you know? And not to be, like, mean. Wolf is the face of the group. Like, he's run this for 12 years, but I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that no one really knows about, you know?
You know, I think what people don't realize is that yeah, you do, and it's like a pride thing. They don't want to acknowledge, right? It's all about
Yeah.
who likes who type shit, you know, and that's not right. I think um people should just realize they have no idea what you do. I'm the only one that knows and sees all that you do. But I'll tell you guys, you know, I will come up with an idea, right? Um, and you know, the night before we'll be talking, you know, and I'll be like, oh, we should do this, we should do that, and da da da. The very next day, like at least 75% of the time, the very next day, it's done. The idea I came up
Yeah.
with is already ready to go and done because of this woman right here. And I've never experienced that or had that within the mages group. I've had people want to do things and people say they're going to do things and this and that. And she runs it by me, but it's the things that it's like my ideas, right? So it's not even
Yeah,
like,
sometimes
yeah.
Wolf will be like, "Oh yeah, like I've had this idea for a few years, kind of thing. I want to do this," and I'm like, "Fuck it, let me ball. Like, let's do it right now." You know, like why wait on it?
And I'm like, what the hell? I was like, I didn't even know that was possible to do it that quick and that
most of
fast.
the time it's when he's asleep too. I'll
Mm-hmm.
be like on my computer and I'll just be like going at it, and he'll wake up the next morning and be like, "So you remember that idea you had like 6 years ago? So I actually did it last
Yep.
night."
And 6 minutes
But yeah.
type shit.
Okay, so our opening question, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much of the problem am I?
You?
Yeah,
-5.
and I would say the same for you. I do not think that we are the problem.
No, this is our thing. You know, this is our group. We run it how we like. If anyone has a
Absolutely.
problem with the way our group is run, you can create your own group. You can create your own YouTube. You can create your own clan. You can create your own group. Just don't come into our group and tell a bunch of people, let's come and then like cause division. That's the thing. People can come to
Yeah.
us. I don't know if we're not approachable. I don't know if people are. I don't feel like I'm intimidating. I don't think you're intimidating. We do call people out on stuff, and our friends we call out on things, and we're just like, really, guys, you know. But I think for the
Yeah.
most part, people, you guys can talk to us. Like you can just message and say, hey, I have this issue. Now, the one thing that I do like is when people bring these things up on Saturdays during the meeting. Because all week we're having events, we're having fun. I don't want to deal with the drama and like this and that and blah blah blah. All the structure we do all day Saturday. All day Saturday, I wake up in the morning. First thing I do is mages. Every single day, not just Saturday. She wakes up, she does mages, and I'm like, you need to take a break. You need to keep all the work for just Saturday, you know.
But
And
there's so
then
much to
there
do that I
is a lot.
can't just do it on Saturday, especially when I work on Saturdays still.
Yeah, exactly. I know, but
I don't know. What's another thing that's been bothering me with like that makes me feel like
this whole rank up system thing, right? Is that
Well, not even like the rank up system. Oh, that's what it was.
what? Go ahead.
That people don't realize that I'm not just your girl.
Yeah. Like, how do I say it? Before any of that, like you're my partner in crime. You were Mages first and
Yeah.
foremost. We have that relationship, and that's like with this podcast, we keep it to that, right? We don't even talk
Mhm.
about our relationship really. We talk about Mages stuff
No,
because this is
yeah,
a
we
Mage
never.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's
But I feel
our
like with like all the
business.
new people, but I also feel like whenever like the new people are coming in and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is Wolf. Like he owns the Mages, and this is Toxic, his girl," and I'm like, "But I'm not just a girl. I also run Mages."
She's an owner. She's an owner too. You guys can see it.
You know.
And
All right.
I definitely wanted that because of the fact that she gets things done, and she sees my dream, and she's had groups before Mages. She's been a clan owner, a group owner, or she's ran communities of people, so she knows exactly how to do this. Now sometimes the Mages, I don't know what it is about Mages in particular. We all of us, not just the owners and not just the leaders and not just the people that are underneath, but we all feel some kind of way towards each other when it comes to anything. What if they don't want to play with me? What if everyone's this? And what if da 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 da? There's some weird aura going around that people don't want to just be open and be themselves because they're reserved and they feel like everybody don't like them, or that everybody's this or everybody that. Not everybody is gonna like you, and not everybody is gonna not like you. That's
Exactly.
And we gotta kind of get through
And
that.
that's something I'm working on. That's something I'm working
You're
on.
doing good. You're good. But I believe in my heart of hearts that a lot of people admire, respect, and love you, not just because we're in a relationship, but because you are who you are.
Yeah.
So
All right. Let's get out of the sad facts and let's do a little game. I have a little game for you.
oh shit. Okay.
So it's who's most likely to, and we could either do it mage style or just me and you.
Mage style always.
Which one would you rather prefer?
Mage style.
So like everybody in the group,
Mm-hmm.
who's most likely to?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So
We could do both. Could do us first and then
I mean, we can.
do others.
Well, it's more of a like point at whoever fits it, or we could just say like in the group.
Okay.
You know what? Let's just do me and you, because it's gonna make more sense for us to like point. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Who's more likely to start an argument and then forget why? Oh. Well, we don't really have arguments. Oh,
Yeah.
bitch. All right. Who is most likely to spend money that they absolutely shouldn't have?
I do it all the time.
I just bought $1,500 shoes just because I wanted them.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I did. I just bought
Well,
Christian
you can't use the price. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
but did I need them? Do you know how many shoes I have?
We're talking about the spending.
Okay.
Okay.
Who would survive a zombie apocalypse?
Me.
I have no survival skills.
Yeah, I would survive it.
That
But
really
if
shows
you
off
had
when you're
me-
playing.
You'd survive it too. But you
Yeah.
didn't.
Also, Eyes, I see that you're in the chat. You can answer these questions too if you want to. For me and Wolf.
Yeah, we
if you
got.
wanna
It
join
looks
in on
like
the fun.
Isaiah is up in the chat. We got 2 people up in the chat. So you guys.
It's me and Eyes because
Oh,
I
it's
also
you.
have the chat.
I'm like, let's have 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah.
Who's more likely to get banned from a Walmart?
I wouldn't get banned. Why would I get banned from a Walmart? Maybe in my past. Yeah, okay. In my past.
Okay, not in your past.
No, in my
now.
past. Now, no. Now
I feel like
I'm a
you
good
would.
boy. I don't break rules. I don't like steal. I don't like none of that. No. But in the past, yes,
Okay.
I'd be dipping out with all kinds of clothes and kind of, yeah.
All right, next question. Who's more likely to accidentally start Discord drama?
Me. I've done it.
Yeah.
I get it. I've done it.
Yeah.
I've gotten my feelings, and then I'm like big old paragraphs of crazy stuff, right? Guilt trip.
Yeah.
Type of shit. Yeah.
Who's more likely to cry during a movie?
Me. I cry.
You, absolutely. I don't cry.
Yeah, you do, but I'm more likely to. But you do.
I don't cry.
She's cried. She's cried in The Matrix. She cried at Fireproof, and she's cried at Sword Art Online, and she's cried probably at all the movies we're gonna watch together. She's gonna.
But
Nope. No.
But
No.
how many times do you cry during a movie?
Oh, lots of well, it depends.
I cry like at least once.
Yeah, at least once. So both. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Who's more likely to hold a grudge?
You. I have given grudges
I hold grudges.
away.
He usually has to tell me, you know what I mean?
What I do is I allow the other person to hold it for me.
Yeah.
I just kick back.
This one says adopt a random family member adopt a random person into the family.
To adopt.
I did that with White Lily last night.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, your dad," and she was like, "He's my dad," and I was like, "Oops, I accidentally just adopted you."
Yeah.
All right. Says I don't care while very much caring.
Where I say I don't care, but I actually care.
Yeah.
That's me.
No, that's me.
That's us.
I'm very much
That's us.
whatever. This is why we can't play this game, because we're both just going to choose each other, because all these questions are like...
They're irrelevant.
Oh, this one. Who's most likely to fall asleep mid-conversation?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's me. You definitely.
All right. Get arrested for something incredibly stupid.
What?
This bitch.
What? Sorry, what? Oh, me.
Get arrested for something incredibly stupid? No, me. I am very much I'm gonna do whatever, you know?
I've been arrested for incredibly stupid stuff.
Who's more likely to become emotionally attached to a fictional character?
Me.
I cried the other day because I was killing zombies. Okay, and then the last one was accidentally expose something they weren't supposed to say on the podcast. You haven't exposed anything yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
Shit.
So we have Mage Mail, and I actually have 3 responses.
Oh, hell yeah.
guys,
You
on
know what?
Mage
You guys
Mail.
are awesome for freaking responder. Mage Mail! Wait, that's stupid. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Mage Mail, I'm going to explain first. So Mage Mail is a little segment that we want to do. There is a link in the Discord server. There's a channel called Mage Mail. And basically, it's an anonymous thing where you can ask me and Wolf a question, and we will answer with our advice. All right. You ready?
Yep. What's your
Question 1. My friend only talks to me when they need something. What do I do?
When they need some, whoa, those kind of questions. Okay.
So a convenience friend. You know what? I've actually been through this.
Here's one question that
you
gotta. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, so I've actually been the convenience friend multiple times. But specifically with my high school friend group. I was the first one to graduate, and when I went to college, my friends wouldn't talk to me anymore unless they needed something. So they would be like, "Oh, Toxic, can you go and get me a vape? Oh, Toxic," and then I wouldn't hear from them for months, and then they would text me and be like, "Oh, Toxic, can you actually drive me somewhere?" when they knew I was home, you know? And honestly, it just got to the point where it's like, you really got to think to yourself, like, do I deserve this? You know, do I deserve to be the convenience friend, or do I deserve friends that are actually going to care about me? And by all means, be the convenience friend if you don't want to lose these friends. But like at the end of the day, what happens when you need something? They're not going to be there.
True.
You know? So I don't know. I would just be like, fuck them. Fuck it, we ball.
Yep. I think that those aren't really friends, right? Those are people that like to use you because they know that you're their friend. But are they really your friends? Your friends would always call and check on you to see if you need anything, right? And we also got to be very careful that we're not the ones that are only checking on people or calling people or hitting people up when we need something from them. When you do
You're
that,
kind of lagging again.
oh, I know. Well, I don't think for the. Am I doing it on the YouTube?
Yeah, IZ also said, I don't know if you're lagging or if I'm lagging.
Oh shit.
You're kind of cutting out here and there, but honestly, it's not too bad.
Yeah. But so anyway, yeah, the user friends, right? Um, I wouldn't even consider them friends, and I would definitely have that talk with them. Don't be afraid to be like, hey, you know what? It's kind of like you only hit me up when you need something. You know, um, do you guys hang out? Do you guys talk? Do you guys have conversations where you're not trying to get something or they're trying to get something, right? Where it's an actual friendship, right? So realize those, but be helpful to people that need you. Always, I think, in my opinion. But don't label them as a friend and don't, if you're the kind of person as I am to be there for people. Because, like, okay, I'm going to give a real quick example. I'll be as quick as I can. Um, my family, they would always, I'm the oldest of the kids, and the family, like everybody, right? And the family members, my aunties and uncles, they'd be like, hey, can you go to the car, get this? Can you go out there and get that? Can you do that? Can you do that? And then all my little cousins and stuff started growing up. And so we have all these kids in the house, like for Christmas or Halloween or like Thanksgiving, and they're full of people, and they're like, hey, Joe, can you go and can you get that? I'm like, there are all these other kids around here. I'm already like an adult, grown up. Like, have them get it. And I got really pissy and angry at everyone. I'm like, you guys are always bothering me to do stuff and do this and do that for you. Ask somebody else. So then they started talking, saying like, oh, wait, don't ask Joe. He might get mad. And that made me feel bad. So I had to take that back. If people depend on me and rely on me and they know I'm dependable, that's the reason. They weren't using me. They were doing it because they know I'm dependable. They know I would be there for them. And maybe this friend of yours knows that you're dependable and that you're the only person that they could ask and go to. So there's so many different sides of the stories we don't know, right? We can't give you a full question, but question them, their motives,
See, but
and
when
their
it comes,
situations.
but also when it comes to being the convenience friend, right? It does say my friend only talks to me when they need something.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, if
That's
they're
not
only,
a friend.
if it's a only, and if it's a for sure only, then you can
But always,
cut them
but
off.
always
Or,
remember, like, when it comes to that, also have to ask yourself, like, if you were to ask them to do something, would they do it? Yes or no? And that's how you truly know if they're your friend or not.
and also these things that you're doing for them, are they things that they can actually do themselves, or do they actually need you to do them because you're the only one capable of doing those things? Because if they could do it themselves, then you might be enabling them. Yeah, you might be enabling them, and then they never want to do anything for themselves. And then if you're not holding their hand, then they're never going to do it. So it's a hard situation, I think. But thanks.
All right,
Good
second
question.
Is it weird that my boyfriend has a girl best friend? You're going to see two different perspectives.
There are so many perspectives on this one. It depends on everything.
It really depends on the situation. I don't think having a best friend of the opposite gender is bad. I mean, Wolf is my best friend, I also have a best friend that I've known for 6 years, and, like, it's never been a problem, like, ever,
Mhm.
It depends. Is it like they have feelings for each other, or you know what I mean?
How
Because that would be
long?
different. Like how does she act around him, or how does he act around her, kind of thing. That really depends. I honestly don't think a best friend of the opposite gender is like anything too terrible, though. You know,
I think,
it all just depends on situation.
yeah, it's definitely situational dependence on. I think that when you get with somebody, you got to get with all the baggage that they might have, and they might have a best friend, right? That's been their best friend, and if they were single and they were still that best friend, and then you came in the picture, and they were always best friends, they never got together, they've never been with each other, they've always been best friends though, then you might have a good shot to be like, oh, okay, it's cool. Now, if they're taking more time with them instead of you, there might be an issue because when you're with a partner, when you're with somebody, they come first, and then your
Yeah.
friends, then your
I also
friends
feel
come.
like there's a big difference when it's like, is his girl best friend, has it always been a girl best friend, or is
Hmm.
it like his ex that turned into a
Yeah,
girl best friend, or a situationship that turned into a girl best friend? Because like if it's that,
that could be an issue.
my personal
That's
opinion,
questionable.
that's fucking weird.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't really believe in your exes being friends. You're always going to have those feelings, you know, kind of thing towards them. Like, I don't know. I have never been friends with any of my
yep.
exes.
And I'm friends with all of mine, but a lot of mine are dead.
Well, I
But
guess I am friends with one of my exes, but like,
yeah,
it didn't really count. We were like 13
but it's
years old.
yeah,
And we
but
dated
it's
for
not
like 2
like
weeks.
it's not like the kind it's not like the kind of friendship where you're hanging around all day, all the time, and calling all the time and talking all the time. It's just like there's no
Yeah.
bad beef between me and my exes. That's the friend. Like I could call them if I needed something or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
But if you're like you're friends with your ex and you're like hanging out with them all the time and like all this kind of stuff, that's obviously like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my own personal opinion. But honestly, it all depends on situation,
It's
you know, when it
situational.
comes to like your best friend, your boyfriend's best friend being a girl, you know, that's just all depends. Like for me, I don't really get along with other girls, which I know that's a me problem, and I do get along with other girls, but I wouldn't say that I have any like girlfriends.
Mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm. She's
Most of
doing
my friends are
she's
guys in
doing
general, and
really really
that's
well.
never been like a problem.
Yeah, and I like Foxy has a lot of friends that are guys, and it doesn't. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I get a little jealous sometimes, but I trust, right? And that's the thing. Do you trust your partner with this friend of his?
Yeah.
That's the main thing, because it's not about you trusting the best friend not to get with your man, right? But it's about
Yeah.
your man not hooking up with his best friend. And things
Yeah.
like that happen in this world, unfortunately. But a lot of factors you could avoid if you believe the way that I believe, I guess. So, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
All right. And then the third question is someone in my Discord server. Oh god, I feel like this one's targeted.
That's fine. We gotta
Someone
do.
in my Discord server annoys the hell out of me, but technically hasn't broken any rules. Help.
That's a personal issue. That's your problem. Like you need to figure out what's going on inside.
I feel like these are all situational. Like I need
Well,
more detail.
Well, we do, but since they're anonymous, we can't. But here's the thing with that. Anytime we don't like somebody, it has nothing to do with the person we don't like. That's all has to do with us, our perspective of them, what bothers us about them. It bothers us about them. They go to sleep and they sleep like a baby. They ain't worried about you. We're sitting there worried all night because I have people too, right? That keep me up at night, I guess, that live in my head rent free. Right, but what I've come to understand is that even if I don't like
Good
them,
job.
yeah, even if I don't like them, I'm giving the not liking part of them way more power than what I need to. I need to just rest
Yeah.
assured that they're over there and I'm over here, and I could be chill. I don't have to like everyone, and not everyone has to like me. I want everyone to like me. Hell yeah, who doesn't, right? It would be great. But we got to realize we don't like everybody. and that's okay as long as we're still respectful and loving, kind to them. That's the most important thing. If it irks you that they're in the Discord server, you have a problem, not them. That's the truth. And
Yeah.
that's the hardcore truth of it. When you don't like somebody, unless they're doing something actively, unless there's something that they've done to hurt you and stuff like that, right? But if you just don't like them because of something stupid that you don't, whatever, even if you don't agree with their ways, but if the long as they haven't harmed you, then the problem is you. I think a lot of it is that we see ourselves, the things that we don't like about ourselves, that we try to change ourselves in other people. Like drinking, like I don't drink anymore, right? I used to drink, I used to be a big drunk, and I don't drink anymore. So when I see other people going out and drinking, I get irked. But that's not they're not doing nothing freaking wrong. I'm the one with the issue. Why? Because I'm like, oh, well, they can drink and I can't. And that's true. I can't. That's my own fault. I can't handle my liquor. I'm a dumbass, right? So I get jealous and I get all these little feelings, but I shouldn't be mad at the people because they can go have a nice drink and enjoy themselves. I wish I could, but I can't. So a lot of that has to do with looking deeper within yourself and finding out what you don't like about yourself, not what you don't like about that person.
I don't know. My opinion is completely different.
I know.
I've had people that I didn't like in my server, but technically didn't break any rules. But I guess it's not different, but also I kind of agree with what you said. It's more of a personal problem, you know? They haven't really done anything,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, like, they did, I guess. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't really participate in, like, all this kind of stuff, and they just wanted to be at the top of everything, you know? And it irked me in my soul. And sometimes it still does.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta give them that benefit of the doubt. You just have to
Right.
have a conversation with them. Like, what's your issue with them? You know,
Right.
kind of thing. For me, it was, why do you want to be at the top and not do anything?
Right.
You know what you mean? But I didn't. But then I like kind of sat there and I realized like they might do some things, they just don't know how and they need direction.
Right.
But also at the same time, it's also, I did so much work that it seems like other people don't do enough work. You know what I mean?
That's
You know what I mean.
exactly, that's it. You see, because and it's with me too. You know, I've run this thing for 12 years. You've jumped on board and you've done more within in the time that you've been here, more than I've probably done, right? And but when we got all these other people that want to do things, but I've had experiences, and I'm like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Believe me, trust me. We've done that before in the past. Trust me, and yeah, it's like it's because of the misunderstanding, right, and the communication. It's you got to communicate with us about why you
Hold on.
think you need to um be in the
Just
position
stall.
that you want, right? Yeah, no, I'm stalling it. Go ahead, go ahead. Um, yeah. So yeah. So here's the thing. We love the major. We love all you guys. We care about you guys. We want you guys to grow as a community. It's not just about a gaming clan where we just game and we just deal with all the drama and it's just fun and whatever. This is a lot about trying to grow as human beings towards each other. This is my vision. You know, I know that not everybody's gonna fit into our group. Not everybody's gonna be okay with the way we do things, and that's fine. I really wish and hope that to God that people would get with our program that we're trying to make it better and help us make it better and actually have legitimate reasons to say, oh, I've been here and I've done this and I've done that. And there are some of you out there that have contributed a lot and you know who you are, right? But then there's some that want to be a part of it, and I want you to be a part of it, but I want you to show and I want you to grow. And the biggest part about growing is doing the things that you don't like, getting along with the ones that you don't want to get along with, and looking past your personal relationship vendetta and issues with other people, and work on yourself to be better and learn how, because you can't change people, but you can definitely change the way you look at people, the way you think about people, and how you react and treat people. That's all under your control, is what you do about it. You can't control what they do. And I think and it's hard. It's not an easy thing to learn, right? It's a very hard thing that I've had to learn to accept and love and respect every other human being, even if they say things that irk me, even if I don't like what they're doing, what they're saying, whether they're rich and snotty or poor and stinky, right? There's no different. I'm no better than them, is what I come to realize. As a human being, to my very core, we are all the same. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're male, whether you're female, whether you're Christian, whether you're a Satanist, it don't matter. We're all human beings living on this earth, dealing with the same emotions, the same things, joy and love and peace and harmony and anxiety and depression and all kinds of crazy thoughts. So instead
Absolutely.
of judging and being critical of each person you come across, try to give everybody grace. And grace is just overlooking their faults that you feel is wrong with them, and just being like, okay, it's all good. Like, you wouldn't get angry at a blind person if they were walking down the street and they bumped into you, right? So a lot of people are blind.
I would.
You'd be like, "Hey, move the hell! I can't watch."
Use your fucking sixth sense, bitch.
You would tell him. You would actually sit there and tell a blind person, "Watch where you're going." Really?
Absolutely.
So but the truth.
Aren't blind people supposed to have like a sixth sense now after they go blind?
Now, 2026, blind people. No, stop. She's being crazy. Don't. She's messing around, guys. For real. For all the blind people that are listening, I can't say watching, right? For all the blind people that are listening, all right, we love you guys. And it's cool because we got to be humorous. We got to be loving towards everybody. And that's my idea. That's my thing for the mages. That's what it's going to be about. It's for the ones that don't feel accepted to be accepted. That is why I ask you to tolerate all the people that are there, because there's other places that they're really not accepted because of the way they are. And you're actually a better person for accepting them and putting up with them in love. And I give you lots of props, because out of all the work that you've done, that is the work that is most significant to me.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate it. All right. Thank you for stalling.
Yeah. Hey, this is every time, right, guys? But I'm getting better at not being afraid to Toxie's gone. Well, let me tell you, that will be our moment with Wolf, where we're gonna have a segment and that was
called
it.
Moment with Wolf.
It'll be random.
One time.
Yeah, and it'll be random, right? You never know when the moment with Wolf's gonna happen. Just one day you're gonna see Toxie go boop, and I'll be like, oh, so now to our moment with Wolf, and we'll just yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, we're done.
All right.
Have ideas for the shows too, let us know.
Please send me a message if you guys have ideas for the show.
Right.
All right. Our last question. Well, I guess you kind of just answered it without even knowing what the question was. What's something you've learned about yourself because of the people you love?
I've learned that.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
That I don't have to be a bitch to get people to like me. Because I was, when me and Wolf met, that's what kind of made me, I guess, quote unquote cool. I was opinionated and I just didn't give a fuck about anybody. And I was just a complete bitch. But then I kind of sat there and I was like, that's not really me, And he's kind of taught me that, I just have to show people kindness and love and they'll end up liking me. Like, especially when it comes to this game, it's like the more toxic. Oh, whoopsie.
Oh.
The more toxic you are, the more that people will like you. But that's really not the truth.
Right. They pretend to like you, or you feel like they do but whether you're good or bad, whether you're white or black, whether you're dark or light, people are going to not like you and people are going to like you. And the ones that like you for being a bitch are going to be the ones that are negative.
Yeah.
The ones that love you for being loving and kind are the people that are loving and kind and sweet and good. So it depends on what you want to attract. And
absolutely.
That's what I feel. Now, ask a question again because I forgot what.
What's something you've learned about yourself because of the people you've loved? Oh, I don't even think I answered the question.
Oh, yeah. What did you learn about you?
Correctly. I didn't answer the question correctly.
Okay.
What's something that I've learned about myself because of the people I love? That I'm more goofy than I thought. You bring out the funny side of me.
You're very funny. You're a funny bunny.
I am. I'm a complete nerd, guys. I know I'm just so cool and nonchalant, you know? But no, I am a complete nerd, and he's really brought that out of me. I've never been so happy.
Good. What I've learned about me, from all you guys, is that I'm not as gentle as I thought I was, and as loving as I thought I was.
You lagged. Can you re-answer that?
Yeah, I'm not as gentle as I thought. I'm not as loving as I thought. I'm not as approachable and all the good things that I thought I might show it. But deep down inside, I could be very,
very scary.
Mean. I could be very mean. And I apologize to anybody that I've been real mean to. I've been mean to a lot of the people. I've tried to be loving and kind and understanding, and I really tried to. And I thought I was, but I can be very mean, and I apologize, and I'm gonna do better. But
but
at the same time, being so stupid. Like, I see
but also
through shit. Like, I'm very observant, and I see when you're lying and playing games and being dumb. But regardless, I still care about you. I really.
But at the same time, you do have a really, really big heart, and you do care about a lot of people.
I guess.
As much as you want to say that you can be mean, yes, you can be mean, but that's just human nature in general, you know?
I get really bugged easily. I don't have as much patience as I thought. So, but I'm gonna work on that. And one thing I did learn too about myself is that I tend to try to make people feel bad.
Oh my God, we're guilt tripping. You can't do that on the podcast.
Yeah, so I apologize if I do that. And I'm more than happy to have anybody come to me privately and talk to me about it. Thank you.
All right. You want to pan it back a little bit?
Pan it back.
This was episode 3 of Respawn After Dark. We respawn in the stars.
We die in the dark.
Hell yeah.
It's supposed to be the other way.
Alright guys, good night. Have a good night.
We always die and never respawn.
Absolutely.